Hello everyone. We are on Helena Survival Notes Part 2. In this video we're going to hit the Survival Notes 11 through 20. We last left Helena in the hands of the painted sharks, being treated like a queen after she handed them her recommendation letter from Mr. Rockwell. So this should be interesting. Wrong button. I'll just wave to y'all some more. The bulk of the notes 1 through 10 are under the water, in hard caves. Number 11, our first one that we're going to hit today, is in another hard cave. But after that, the notes get really easy. There are no more notes under the water at all. And our first one is in, note number 11 is in the upper south cave. I'll show you guys where that is when we head out. So I'm not taking any, you'll see I have no scuba gear because we're not going to need it. We don't have any weapons because I use my dinos. Going into the upper south cave, bug repellent isn't a bad idea. You can run it on foot if you want, but I don't recommend it because it is one of the tougher caves. You don't really need, it's not a particularly hot cave or a cold cave, so none of that really matters. Bring lesser antidotes. There are bats. So we want some lesser antidotes. Let's see if we can make a few more of those. Oh, I need leech blood. So we're not making any more of those. We should be fine. 6 is fine. So we're going to bring some lesser antidotes. We're going to bring, probably not a bad idea to bring a shotgun, but like I said, I rely on my dinos. Wuzu, I have no doubt, is going to be just fine in that cave, so I'm not too worried about it. And I think that's it. The rest of the notes, 12 through 29, are all on the overworld, or whatever you want to call it. It's not under the ocean. They're not in caves. They're all really simple and easy to get. So this will be our last hard one, and I will see you all there. Okay, we are here at the cave. We are at latitude 71.3, longitude 57.2. If there is a cave you are going to get lost in, it will be this one. I won't lie, I ran this a few times to make sure I wouldn't get lost when making this video. I will not lie. So here we go. One of the things is stay right. When in doubt, stay right. So that's a pocket. We're going to go right here and stick to the right wall. So we're going to go through this little opening here. We're going to stick right. going to be another small opening. Just stick to the right. There's an opening right here. Stick to the right. To the right. Okay. Now when we hit this opening and it opens up some, you can see it's like a room. You can't really go that direction, so we have to go left here. And here's our first creatures. Okay. Keep continuing down the path. There's some bats and some snakes up there. Okay, again, we're sticking. Yes, we're sticking to the right. Why is something attacking me? Okay, through this little corridor. Sticking to the right. All right, right here. You see it's gray down that way. And we have dripping crystals this way. We want this way. Dripping crystals. I'm going to save just to be on the safe side. We're going to continue down this path. Follow the path. Now when you see these ruins here, we've been here before. These are oh my word. God, that scared me. My own raptor. Alright. The Lystrosaurus. When we were doing the dinosaur dossiers, that's the Lystrosaurus dossier. If you see that, you know we're going in the right direction. So we're going to continue down this path until we get to a choice. Okay? After the Lystrosaurus dossier, we now want to go left instead of right. And we're going to follow this straight up. Why are these not coming after me? Caves have been really weird on solo lately. That's why I'm like saving every so often, because I've had meshing issues inside caves recently. You all saw that. Caves have just been really weird on solo lately. So I don't know. All right, so we're going straight and you should see this opening. Now we have to jump twice. Whew. Yes, okay. Jumping scares me every time. It really does. So here's our first note. Y'all ready?
Still no answers as to why the megalodons are so territorial. But I was privy to something even more extraordinary. Megalodon mating behavior. No one's ever witnessed great whites rooting around back home. So that alone is monumental. But I got something even better. I know. What could possibly top watching megalodons having a naughty, right? Tracking the female. I was able to observe her for almost the full gestation period. And get this, it only lasts 1 week. 1 week? No wonder the population is so high. These are spitting out pups 44 times the rate of Aussie great whites. I should compare how they behave in captivity.
Doing the naughty. I love her word choice. All right, so now we're going to head back out of this cave. We have to jump back across these. All right. Now, just like when we came in, the biggest thing I can tell you is aim up. So if you see the walkway going up, it's the right way. See, like that's going down, that's going up, up. Aim up. There's the Listerosaurus dossier. You know we're in the right spot. Aim up. As long as the walkway is slanted up, we know we're good. See, this little thing is hiding. Just follow up, up. When in doubt, go up. Those are the dripping crystals that we saw earlier. Dripping crystals, gray walkway, up. We want up. Okay. This is the area. So walkway heading down, walkway slanted up, we're going up. Going up and up and up. This tree is always pretty easy to spot because we walk under it, so we know we're going in the right direction. There's this. Again, just keep going up. We want the walkway up. Now we're getting to, I call it the red mushroom room. It's a big room with a lot of walkways, so we're just gonna hang to the, coming in, we hang to the right, going out, we're kind of hanging to the left. So just stay along the wall. There we go. Not that way. It's just a big roundabout. Here we go. Hanging to the left. And we made it out. So that is the last hard note we will have to do. All the rest of them are easy from here on out. So I will see you all at the next one. All right, a few of you might know, remember this cave entrance. This is the last one that's in a cave, but this is the easy cave or the lower south cave. If you've been playing your own solo game with me, you should be in and out of this cave relatively easy with no problems, because we've ran this cave I don't know how many times already. But anyways, The coordinates for the entrance are 85.2, longitude 54.2. So in we go. We're gonna follow this down. There's only one way to go down here. All right, red mushroom room with alien. We're taking a right. Is that all you got? All right. That is one of the dinosaur dossiers that we already grabbed. So we're going to keep going this direction. Oops. Walk our butts down here. All these lovely dung beetles. All right, we're going this direction. Okay. Right over here. Where's it at? Did I miss it? I think I did. There it is. It's hiding. Are we ready?
So in addition to all of the oddities I've found with wild megalodons, here's the real cherry on top. Taming them is a piece of piss. A bit of training and they're more obedient than the family dog. Now, I've heard of sharks getting very rudimentary training over a year or so, but not to this extent. Certainly not so easily. Sharks aren't mammals or even avians. They're fish. They rely more on instinct, or to put it simply, they're not very smart. You shouldn't be able to ride one like a jet ski. I'm trying to keep an open mind like Rockwell suggested, but this just feels wrong.
All right. Now to get out of the cave, we're gonna go back up the way we came. It's relatively easy. You follow the path. That's why they call this the easy cave. There's the ruins that we found earlier, so we need to go up this direction. Just like any other cave, if the path is inclining up, that's the way out. We are back in the red room. That's the way to the artifact in this cave. This is the way out. Now from here on out, all of the other notes are on land. They're not in caves. They are right out in the open where you can easily come across them, which I find a little weird that all the beginner notes are tough to get and all the latter notes are really simple. I would think it would be the opposite, but and we are out. All right. I will see you all at the next one. All right, this next note I've already grabbed before. This is Helena note number 13. You can find it at 56.1, 23.9. Big ruins here. Can't really miss it. And you will listen to it.
Well, this seals it. Just when I thought I'd made some sense of the notes I took while visiting the painted charts, I spotted the nail in the proverbial coffin. Roos. A whole herd of giant roos were just hopping about the countryside like they'd always been there. As much as I love roos, they just shouldn't be here. Period. They evolved in Oz and Oz only, 60 million years after the dinosaurs went extinct, among a bevy of other marsupials. If I know any genus, it's this one, and Prosoptodon should not exist here. This island isn't an ecosystem, it's a zoo.
She's starting to put the pieces together. Slowly yet surely. All right, I will see you all at the next one. All right, this next one I'm just not going to get off. We are at latitude 22.4, longitude 64.9. And this is Helena note number 14.
Not too long ago, I thought this place was a far-off utopia where I could study all the world's lost wonders. Now that I'm certain it's not natural at all, I have to say, it's lost a lot of luster. Interference from mankind hasn't helped. Most tribes have learned to live in harmony with their slice of the island. But some aren't content with that. One is even trying to conquer all the others. And natural or not, this ecosystem won't be any better off if it's burned down in some great war. The sunrises are still beautiful though. At least nothing can change that.
So Helen's come to the conclusion that it's a zoo and it's all been created by something. We shall see what else she thinks. I will see you all at the next one. All right, so we are at the top of this mountain at 33.4 latitude, 60.7 longitude, right next to the Otter dossier. The easiest way to find this thing is at the Otter dossier, look towards that mountain, and go straight down. Whee! Come right into this opening, and you can see it right over there.
Of all the abnormalities that I've observed, the tamed megalodons stick out to me. It was almost like they were stray dogs who were re-socialized, as though they had a genetic history of human obedience. Most of my observations have been in the wild, but I think I may learn a thing or two if I observe domesticated creatures more closely. I need to study their diets, their mating habits, how they socialize with other species, all that. Rumor has it that there's some woman that's tamed a whole mess of them, all by herself. So many that they call her the Beast Queen of the Jungle. Maybe she'll have some useful insights.
Interesting. She's gonna go looking, Helena's gonna go looking for the Beast Queen. So, this particular note is at 31.4 latitude, 57.1 longitude. And we will see you at the next one. All right, we are at the next one. In this nice little lovely rock and pillar pile of rubble. We are at latitude 39.1, longitude 22.
I suppose it was a bit naive of me to think that someone with the moniker of Beast Queen would roll out the red carpet. I guess I got used to all of the friendly treatment that being an associate of Rockwell's earned me. Well, she did let me stay at least. And she hasn't instructed her dinosaurs to kill me yet, so that's a positive. Not that she'd really need the dinosaurs. If that glare of hers gets any more intense, I'll probably just burst into flames on the spot. Struth, I hope she eases up. Sifting through raptor excrement with someone watching is harder than you might think.
I'm sorry, I really like that. That's hilarious. I can't wait till we get to the Mei Ying notes. All right. So that was note 16, and we are off to the next one. All right, and we are here at the next note on this little section here. Hiding along this cliff in the bamboo is Helen note number 17.
There's nothing special about the diet of these tame creatures when compared to their wild counterparts. Part of that is the Beast Queen's doing, as she takes them on regular hunting excursions for training purposes. Curiously, they never have to range too far. There is an abundance of prey nearby, despite the size of her pack. That this is held true, regardless of her domesticated creature's remarkable birth and growth rates, makes it even more unusual. Oh, and I did finally get her name. Li Mei Yin. She's gotten a little less glary too. In hindsight, maybe starting by studying her animal's feces just gave her the wrong impression.
All right. Oh. And we are at latitude 81.2, longitude 81.9. And we are off to the next one. All right, the next one is not far from the first one. We are right here at latitude 81, longitude 74.1. It is a flat ruin, so it's kind of hard to see. But
the most interesting thing that I've observed about Mei Yin's animals has been what they don't do. They never fight. Among creatures that have been domesticated for generations, like cats or dogs, that's normal. But there's a reason zoos keep their animals in separate enclosures. Certain instincts are hard to curb, and there should definitely be more disputes among such a diverse group. Mei Yin has even integrated a herd of herbivores into her army, as their thick hides have proven resistant to fire and explosives. Yet despite being surrounded by carnivores, they remain untouched. It doesn't make sense. That's not to take anything away from Mei Yin. She works hard to treat and train her animals well. She's not bad company either. At least when she's not mute and I don't go full biologist. Sometimes it felt like speaking a new language. But it's been kind of refreshing.
May is growing on her. I think she's made a friend. Aww. All right, off to the next one. Wrong button. All right, our next one is pretty big. Ruins here. What's going on over there? I think we're okay. We are at latitude 21, longitude 43.7.
After going over my notes from Mei Yin's camp, I've concluded that the animals on this island are not only used to humans, but used to captivity. Even with their accelerated growth rates, their behavior indicates that they have been regularly domesticated, for decades at least. Otherwise, they'd never obey the whims of mankind so easily. With that in mind, I believe that my theory about this island being curated is back in play. In fact, it's possible that not only are animal populations being controlled, but that the animals themselves are genetically modified. However, before I bring this to Rockwell, there's one more rumor that I want to confirm.
She's starting to put the pieces together. It's being curated. That's what she suspects. We shall see. Off to the next one. All right, there's all kinds of craziness going on around this one. This will be the last one for this video. We are at latitude 14, longitude 49.9.
This is the smoking gun. It has to be. I simply can't be convinced that this place is natural, after finding an island populated entirely by carnivores. Even if they fed off each other, which is awfully dubious given that carnivore meat is much more likely to carry harmful parasites than herbivore meat. The landmass is so small and their population is so dense that they could never maintain it. Yet there it is, hidden away off the northeast coast of the island. Someone would have to put them there on purpose. There's no way that Rockwell can deny my theory now.
So Helena has come to the conclusion that the island is curated by something or someone. And we are going to leave it here. We will be back. We will be back. Next time we're going to do 21 through 30, and I will see you all later. Bye.